Beyond the Cabin, in case anyone wants to watch it on YouTube. And yeah, that's how we met. And this is such a human story that really drew me into it, as well as focusing on like a lot of co-productions and multi-language projects. I think this film really sort of champions core human story, and in a time where the world is absorbing content from all over the world, a story that's so rooted in Laos. And Josh also, I don't even know how he's directed this. He doesn't even know the language, so he can do it. Now he knows it, but it is incredible. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'll finish your first question real quick. So the two characters. So I started writing it in like 5 years ago, just before the pandemic, which is when I just came back from Laos. So I was lucky enough to go there before, and then obviously we shot it during the pandemic. But the two characters are based on different parts of my own life. A lot of these stories are all kind of like universal, which is the fun of it, right? It's a boy looking for his mother, right? Yeah, so the boy is a version of me when I was a kid. I've never met my father, so he's never met his mother. I just ripped it around basically, but I wasn't an orphan in a monastery. I had a mother, so I just took that, as the energy to write it. And then with Bo, she is, a wannabe photojournalist that kind of reflects me in my early 20s wanting to make films and stuff. So they kind of meet each other, which is quite weird. But yeah, it works. It was a fun way to write it, and I think during the pandemic, everyone was so introspective and like in their own heads. It kind of just panned out like that, but it worked. So yeah, I think anyway. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm Sukumaran from South India, Tamil Nadu. This is really amazing that we can't believe that you made it during pandemic, because so many places, so many things, but you have maintained, except those two, all are having a safe distance as well in the characters. It is awesome. So one main thing I liked between the characters is they are all playing the opposite roles of their mother, respective mothers. Like that boy is mother of this kid, and either way. So it was nicely conveyed, and that stepped up to the next level. So that was a great message. And one thing all over the film I noticed is a red color. So is that meaning something?
The color red.
Color red, because the threads, and then her bag, and the boat, and in the film room. So it is all like something to the next step. It is.
So I think there's a few different reasons. I think it's weird, even in short films that they don't even exist on the internet anymore. I don't even know where they are. But like my first short films always had red in it. I've been drawn to that color in that way, I guess, as well. But I think for me, part of the color palette with this, obviously James, our cinematographer, who's from Cornwall. So there was only 3 of us that were not from, 4 that were not from Laos. Everyone else was from Laos. So we had a focus puller from Thailand, my cinematographer from Cornwall, and my sound guru who's from Italy. And then obviously we have more international on the production side, India. Anyway, yeah, without going into too much detail, but yeah, going back to red. I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, I was okay. The Laos flag is red, blue, and then you've got kind of white, right? But there's like a shot at the end there when he's got the little chicken and they're kind of playing the monk and Satu. And I just love that you've got red, blue, and kind of white in that. It is like the Laos flag. I don't know. I just had it in the back of my mind that they're kind of Laos colours as well. But yeah, red and blue are quite cool together. It's just I've been drawn to the colour red mostly. I don't know why, but yeah. So it does pop up sometimes, but it's also the fastest travelling colour, right?
It carried out really well.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.